really didn't think that through. Oh.
Stand by.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Lookout. This is Anthony, and thank you for coming in, checking us out. And I want to thank everybody for the few subscribers that we have, but I'm glad we have some, so it's good. But I wanted to go over something that I haven't seen any video go over, and I hope it's new information to some. It's kind of a spoiler. This is just some cards and something I've been rather interested in because one of my favorite characters in the DBZ universe, because he's not introduced in Super or Dragon Ball, is Gogeta, which is a fusion of Vegeta and Goku. And it's not Potara fusion, it is the fusion dance. And the only time we actually get to see it is during the fusion movie, which is one of my favorite movies. First, they fuse into Fat Gogeta because Vegeta bent one of his fingers, so it didn't go properly. And they fuse again for a second time with the help of Pycon. And, oh, by the way, spoilers, I guess? Anyway, with the help of Pycon, they're able to get the fusion done correctly, and they become Gogeta. Not to get into too much detail, but he's just one of my favorites especially when it comes to fusion, and probably by far one of my he's probably on my top list for probably top 5 characters in Dragon Ball. So I've been really wanting, now with Crossworlds happening, it's all a lot of Xenoverse. They're just touching base with GT. They're going with some Super from Dragon Ball Super. We're gonna have the Tournament of Power booster packs coming out and everything in that set. But after Crossworlds, I'm really hoping, from what I've seen, that we're gonna get a Gogeta leader, battle cards, the whole Jun Inba block, basically, fusion block. And I got some stuff to show you guys. It's really cool. So it's from Japan, and the wording is a little bit different, but you guys can get the gist of it. So here we go. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the first one we got up, I'm going to be reading these off the screen, and they will be over, I think here, possibly over here. Anyway, they'll be on the screen for you to read as well. So the first one we got, as you can see, it says BT5, which is usually how we have BT1, BT2, BT3. Those are the sets and series, and we have series 4, and I believe if you look back at my other video, I'll try and have a link in the description to that video where it gives a year breakdown of what's coming out for the year, so you can see what's coming out for 2018. But I believe at the end of the year, towards the end, we're going to get series 5, and this is BT5. So you're looking at it, that says Super Saiyan Gogeta, leader, okay? Power 10,000, strike points 2. I don't know what the strike points aspect is for that game. I haven't researched it all that much, but if you were to check out some of these cards, a lot of these cards have transferred over to the American version of the Dragon Ball Super card game, and so I don't know exactly what strike points are. He is a red leader, Saiyan of course, and the era block set is Jun Inba Saga, so that's all part of the fusion thing that I was mentioning, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So he's in a Series 5 booster, he's a legend rare. His attack, it says attack skill, which I would assume is auto for those of us in the US playing. Draw 1 card. This card gets 5,000 power for the duration of the battle. Strike skill. I can only assume that's, either maybe when he hits, or maybe it's a once per turn thing. So it says, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal no more than 1 Goku or Vegeta card each. Add them to your hand. Then return any other card to the bottom of the deck in whichever order you wish. Unleash, which I'm assuming is Awaken. When your life drops to 2 or below, draw 1 card and flip this card over. So there's your leader card, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Let's see what he looks like once he's awakened. Okay, so once he's awakened, he is Evil Thwarting Warrior, Super Saiyan Gogeta. 20,000 power, which, as far as I know, we don't have a leader. Every leader flips to 15k. If I'm forgetting something, which I don't think I am, this could be the first 20k leader, so that's pretty big. Activated on command once per turn. There's your activated ability. So his strike skill from the previous one, that must be something else that I don't know of. Anyway, activated command once per turn. Place one Vegeta card from your hand into the drop area. And this card gets +1 strike for the duration of the turn. Again, I don't know what the strike points are for their version of the game, so later when it comes, we can probably figure out what that is. Activated in battle once per turn. Place a Goku from your hand into the drop area, and this card gets 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. Attack scale, which is the auto. Draw one card, and this card gets 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. This thing is just gets dumb huge. So he starts at 20k. You can activate and discard a Goku and get 10k. So that's 30. You swing, draw a card, get 5k. That's 35k. You haven't even gotten a combo yet. That's awesome, and the artwork is just, So I'm really stoked, and I'm really hoping that we get something like this. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this video. So we got quite a few more cards to go through, and one of the last cards is going to be the mind blower. So okay, so there's our Super Saiyan Gogeta. Let's see what we have next. We have Jun Inba. So as you remember in the Fusion movie, he was the bigger fat version in the basically in Hell, the demon area. And he was throwing out what looked like jelly beans, everywhere. So I like the representation they have here. So it looks really cool, artwork and everything. So he's a leader. He's red. Trait is demon, and he has 10k power from the Jun Inba saga. Let's see. He has a continuous effect. This card gets 5,000 power during your turn. So as long as it's your turn, this is a 15k leader without flipping, which is pretty good. His auto is draw one card and return no more than one card in your draw one card and return no more than one card in your or your opponent's battle area to the owner's hand. That's pretty good. It basically bounces one of your cards or one of your opponents. And if you have something that you want to play again later, I mean, you could swing, bounce, or you could play it, swing, bounce it, play it again. I mean, the possibility of that is really good. If you see a threat on their area that doesn't have barrier, then you can bounce theirs as well. So his awaken is when your life drops to 3 or below, draw one card and flip this card over. So it seems like these ones you have to be pretty low, and it's understandable as to why the Gogeta is very powerful. I mean, you're at 2 life and then it awakens. There's another leader off the top of my head I can't think of. Zamasu. Zamasu is the same way. Once you have 2 or fewer life, then you can awaken. So these new leaders seem like they have quite a bit of power, and that's why they have such a low awakened state. So let's see what Jun Inba awakens into. Evil Demon of the Underworld, Super Jun Inba. And if you remember from the movie, he turns into this demon-like purple-red creature who can warp in and out of dimensions, basically. And it was just, the movie's just so good. Anyway, go watch it. Fusion. So he comes out with 15k power. He's red. Special trait is transformed. So I don't understand. On his front side, he's demon, and on his awakened side, he's transformed. So I don't know if transformed is going to be some sort of new trait. We'll have to see. It's still quite a ways away, but so his auto is draw one card. This card gets 5,000 power for the duration of the battle. So it goes up just by attacking. He gets 20k. So, activated once per turn, place one of your energy cards in the drop area. Return one card of level 3 or below in your opponent's battle area or melee area to the owner's hand. I can assume this is, when they say melee area, I assume combo area. So, the fact that you could just, again, bounce, being able to bounce something with your opponents is very powerful. Very powerful. So, that's Evil Demon of the Underworld, Super Jun Inba. Who do we have here next? So we get to our first Gogeta battle card, which is Soaring Super Warrior Super Saiyan Gogeta. And like I said, this one's a battle card. It's a 5-drop, and he has 22k power. I don't know, again, the strike points aspect of it. He's a red Saiyan from the Jun Inba saga. He's got an auto, which says place 3 cards from the top of your deck into your drop area. If any of those cards you place in the drop area are using this skill is... Drop area, okay, let me read that again. If any of the cards you placed in the drop area using this skill is a Goku card, this card gets 13k power for the duration of the turn, or the battle. If any of the cards is a Vegeta this card gets +2 strike for the duration of the battle. Like if it's Goku, it gets 13k, so that puts him up to 35k. Wow, that is ridiculous. He's got an impenetrable defense, negates an attempt by the opponent to KO this card or move it to the drop area via battle or skill once per turn. So you can, wow. So I assume that if somebody tries to negates an attempt by the opponent to KO this card or move it to the drop area. Okay, so if somebody's trying to knock out to KO this card, you can activate impenetrable defense and say, no, that's bad. You don't do that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Once per turn. Wow, that's awesome. So what I also noticed here is there's no fusion, no Patara. No, of course there wouldn't be no Patara, but there's no type of fusion. I mean, it's just a 5-drop. Wow, that's stoked. So let's go see what our other battle card is, and that is we have Golden Counterattack Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and this is a battle card. He's a 5-drop and he starts at 20k. He's a red Saiyan from the Genin saga as well. The artwork on these cards is just gorgeous, so I can't wait. I'm hoping we get these. Again, this is just my hope that these are the cards that we'll get in our set 5. So this isn't, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I just wanted to kind of put this video out there for you guys to enjoy. So anyway, he's got a melee skill once per turn activated when this card enters the melee area. I assume combo area again, like we mentioned before. If your lead card is red, draw a card, and this card gets 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. Kind of like a super combo is what it seems like. Let's see, Surge. After this card enters the melee area, or combo, I assume, from your hand, it will go to the battle area instead of the energy area during the battle completion step. Okay, so this kind of seems like a double shot Vegeta. When you combo with him, he has an auto where he goes into rest mode in the battle area. So this is kind of what that sounds like, which isn't bad at all. But again, I don't know what Surge is exactly. And with the sentence where it says it will go to the battle area instead of the energy area. So I don't know if when you combo in this version of the game, possibly certain combos can go to the energy. I don't know. But this seems like it's one of those cards where you can combo with it and it has an auto where it goes into the battle area. So that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. So, okay. This is going to be our last preview card. And it happens to be another leader. Look at that, another leader. And it's green. It's a green leader. Probably don't need to see this coming. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's Broly. So, it's Broly, 10k power. Strike points against them. No, green Saiyan era special. He's got a continuous effect. This card gets 5,000 power during your turn. Which the Broly we have right now, I don't think gets that. The auto is draw one card, and both you and your opponent must each select a card from your respective hands and place it in the drop area. So that's still the same effect that the Broly has right now. He has an awaken when your life drops to 2 or below. Flip this card over. If you notice, this is a we have this leader already. We've had it for some time since set 1. But this in set 5, why would they do that again? It's odd. But if you notice, it's a secret legend rare. This is the secret rare of set 5.
What is he? He is the legendary Super Saiyan. Oh, that's so cool!
Brutal Berserker Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Wow. Wow. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? I honestly, I didn't either. I really didn't. I'm not a huge Broly fan, honestly. I'm just going to be honest here. I'm not a huge Super Saiyan 4 fan, but that artwork looks sick. I'm pretty impressed with it. It looks pretty cool. There's your leader. You got 25k power. Again, we have Gogeta was the only one that had 20k, and this guy has 25k. Green Super Saiyan 4 special. and he has an auto when this card unleashes, which is Awaken, I would assume. Move all cards in you. Move all cards in you and your opponent's battle areas to the drop area. So once he awakens, you board wipe basically. Whether you got your stuff or whatever. So you better make sure you attack with everything you can first, and then you awaken and board wipe after that. That is ridiculous. And the thing is, it's not choose. So what does that do? Gets around barrier. So he's got an activated command. Once per turn, place 2 of your energy cards in the drop area. Your opponent must choose 2 cards from their hand and place them in the drop area. An auto, draw a card, and if your opponent has 3 cards or fewer in their hand, this card gets 10k for the duration of battle. So, sticking with the theme of hand destruction, Broly. Man, I mean, I'd get your Endless Evolution Brolys now. Any type of Broly stuff you can get now, I'd invest in it probably. If this holds true to be an actual secret rare leader from set 5, I think the investment of Broly cards now would be better than waiting until the end of the year, because I remember, again in my last video, I think I mentioned November we get Series 5, and again it may not even be this, it may not, but in all honesty, I'm probably going to, I have quite a bit of Broly stuff, I'm probably going to invest in a few extra Broly cards just in case. So, well, there's my my previews for set 5. That's from Japan and everything, and if we get those cards, that's great. Again, I'm a big Gogeta fan, so if we don't, I hope you guys still just enjoyed the video, just to see what other cards are out there that, you know, Japan's running and everything. So stay tuned. We'll have another deck profile coming up here pretty soon, and I think I wanted to go over. I think I wanted 2 deck profiles of what we can go over. We're gonna have a box opening here soon, probably another week. Hopefully some dash pack openings as well, so you guys can see what kind of hotness we open here. So thank you for coming to the lookout. I appreciate every one of you, and catch you later. Peace.